opening ticks start coming in, you're going to be focusing on Reliance this morning. You're going to be looking at the entire oil and gas space, GAIL, BPCL, HPCL. All of those stocks will come up for you on your screens. Some opening ticks which are in the green, and margins kept comfortably, held on to actually for some of these bellwether names from the oil and gas sector. Reliance Industries, like I said, is the one after those big bang announcements that came in through the weekend that is holding out. GAIL is about 1.5% higher as well. Then I'm seeing TCS see some traction. There's ONGC which is holding out, Vedanta, Yes Bank, Eicher Motors. All of them are key gainers in the session. Among losers, Infosys steps back a bit. HUL, SBI and Cipla are a bit wary as well. So, those are some of the names to watch out for. The Nifty, of course, kudos to the run-up. We are at record highs on opening bell, 10,502, and still building on those gains. What's important is also what's happening with some of the newsmakers in the session. So we very quickly want to bring up Cummins as well as Kirloskar Oil and see how those stocks are panning out in lieu of this announcement that could be in the works. Cummins pretty much knocking at 900. Kirloskar Oil will also come up for you on your screen. So that's the backdrop of the market that is seeing traction in the session thus far. That's near 13% move on Kirloskar Oil, and why not if they're being bought out and that would be the enterprise value, the market would be clearly excited about it. But other than that, I think it's really kudos to the markets, which in the last lap of trade for the year is still not losing out, is not giving up steam. It's still continuing with the momentum.
Yeah, as muted as it may be, but 34,000 here on the opening bell for the Sensex, 10,500 for the Nifty. So it's a fresh opening high in that case, because remember on Friday, while we did have a touch and go moment with that 10,500 mark just towards the fag end of the closing bell, but we didn't quite sustain that on post-adjustment basis. So 10,500, that's a good start that we have at our hands. Dalmia Bharat Murli Industries, the creditors have now approved a resolution plan which has been submitted by Dalmia Bharat. That's another stock which is in focus, and it seems that Tata Steel and ThyssenKrupp have reached an agreement with its steel unions. So that's a big overhang which has also been lifted off Tata Steel. Maruti, that well could be a stock which is in focus. While it failed to attempt, or rather it failed to hit that 10,000 mark, which was well on everyone's radar, took quite a bit of U-turn from that 9,900 level. But Maruti, it seems, is now going to be considering a stock split. At least that's what the buzz is. So that's another stock which is in focus. Binani Cement as well, and especially after the Dalmia Bharat Murli Industries deal, it seems that Binani Cement could well be on the block, though with more bidding interest, of course. That's going to be another stock which is going to be in focus. Canara Bank is going to consider fundraising. Look out for that. Pidilite, the board is going to be meeting today to consider a buyback. Bharat Financial, they've sold about 1,712 crore rupees worth of loans in the fiscal gone by. They've sold their loan portfolio. That's another stock which is in focus. And EID Parry, which is looking to transfer its biopesticides business with its stake in Parry America to its unit Coromandel International. Look out for that one as well. NBCC, it seems that CBI has filed a corruption charge against the NBCC chairman. That's another stock which is in focus, 1.5% lower for NBCC as we speak. Tata Power, wherein its Russian unit has won a mining license project in Kamchatka in the SEZ and qualifies for various concessions as well. Tata Power springs up almost 2% higher after a great session all of last week. Techem as well, they've bought a further 32% stake in Comviva Technologies for 335 crore rupees. In any case, IT has been in focus after Accenture upping its guidance. Most of these names were in focus in Friday's session. Wipro, TCS, they all held out. Infi as well had a smart trade. So let's see what Nifty IT as a sector is up to. Our naval engineers, India, HCC, Reliance Infra, these were your big participants in Friday's session. Let's see whether the run-up or follow-through on these names continues. Today, it's all about Tata Power. That's bringing up by about 3%. BHEL, which won an order over the weekend. Adani Power, GAIL, NHPC. That's the kind of trading momentum in the market.